Maike, in fact, it looks like the art market is a double speed. One which is very positive about the auction. We saw that in May in New York. And another one which is about the galleries and with the cutting-edge artists, young artists, and it's very difficult now. So how does a fair like yours react to that?
Yes, I mean, the art market is more and more fragmented. As you said, we saw a pickup in sales over 4% last year, not only in auctions, also in gallery sales. We saw that 35 of the sales happening for galleries are taking place at fairs. So this is still a very important channel. This trend continued in the auctions in May. However, we are still seeing that the middle market is more selective and that there's a lot of pressure also due to rising costs for galleries in the middle market. What Art Basel does is that we invest a lot in buyer cultivation. We are improving our services for galleries, but we are also offering and continuing the sliding scale, the lower prices for galleries that have smaller booths. We increased the step-up model, which means that first-time participants get a 25% discount and second-time participants get a 15% discount. And we are very invested in bringing the right collectors here, also cultivating a lot of young people and bringing them in front of our galleries.
But one can see that on the first floor, it's absolutely crowded, and on second floor, really less people. No? Isn't that a problem?
Well, we don't think so. It's two different markets, and people always go up and down. Most people start downstairs and then go up later in the day, so the afternoon is mostly more crowded upstairs.
So you think there's still a big portion of the people buying young artists?
Yes, we are already hearing now in the first hours. I mean, it's very much too early to say how this day is going, but I've already heard about sales at parkour, sales at the statement sector. So I'm already always starting in the younger sections in the beginning of Tuesday, and also at premiere. And I already heard about some quite good sales for younger artists. So we are very optimistic that also this segment is going to be successful, and I met a lot of collectors upstairs that are really on the hunt for young artists and artists they don't know yet and that they wish to discover.
And what about the competition between Basel and Paris?
We don't see it as a competition. It's two very distinct fairs. Paris has less galleries. It's also a very high French focus. The booths are slightly smaller. Basel is our most international and global fair. It's also the broadest in what we offer. We have a site-specific sector. Parkour Unlimited is unique in the world of art fairs in its complexity and it's very ambitious. So we see a different kind of audience in Basel. However, every fair we do, and Paris is very successful, is broadening our network, and also Basel is profiting from that. So we see it more like a win-win.
But we know that some Americans will only come once to Europe, and some of them are going to Paris instead of.
Yes, I mean, our numbers say that there's a lot of Americans here today. So I think this is always also trends in art fairs, and that can also bounce back. However, we have a lot of Americans here in Basel, and an increasing number of Asians who love to come to Basel. And I think it's two different offerings. And then we have a lot of people who come to Europe twice, actually. Also combine it with the Venice Biennial this year.
And last question, you had an innovation this year. Can you speak about it?
Yes, So Basel Exclusive is an initiative that is based on an idea from galleries, and we've been discussing this with galleries already over the last year, so it's really not a new conversation. It's something that is ongoing, and some galleries asked us to do something about the previews and the live experience that you have at fairs, to amplify it. And what we did is to speak to all our exhibitors to come together and participate in this initiative, to withhold one piece or several pieces from the previews and all the pre-information, and offer it as a surprise or as a sense of discovery here at the fair on the first day. Over 190 galleries of our 232 main sector galleries have participated and have one or two very special works at their booth that nobody knows about.
So it worked?
It did work, yes, and now we have to see how it unfolds over the day. If collectors are really coming to see all the Basel exclusive works, and it becomes more like a kind of
game,
treasure hunt again. and this is something that we wanted to try.
And are you going to generalize it? Shall it happen in Paris, for example? You think?
We will see. I mean, I think as with all new initiatives, we need to analyze them following the show. We are going to speak to all our galleries about it, how they liked it, what they think about it, how this can be improved. We are always trying to improve everything after the show. And then we will also talk to the galleries if they want to see it in other places. I think this is very much too early to say.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.